Alright, well, I'm playing the Stanley Parable, because I ain't played that yet. And apparently I'm waiting for instructions, or something. Or I don't have instructions, so I have to listen to the narrator, I guess? Listen to what he has to say, and tell me what to do. Cam 427.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What if I don't want to go to the meeting room?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I'm going back to my office. What the? And don't try to talk. Don't talk down to me like that. I can look around.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Right. Damn narrator. Oops. Can I go in here? Doesn't have a number. We have here 457. Oh, 420. Yeah. Are we going there? No? Why not? God damn it. Alright, let's go here. Do I just touch everything? Because nothing's happening. Hello? Sales in this quarter.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No. Not gonna tell me what to do.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
No, I didn't.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Now, am I supposed to listen to him or not? I don't understand. I'm gonna look inside, but I'm not. Oh, no. It's like a refrigerator door. Nope, not listening.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm really bad at following directions. That's okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Wait.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Did you just
I
break...
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
The narrator is speaking to me. I don't know if I trust him. Let's, How can we not follow directions even more?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna listen to you this time.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
Oh, yeah.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
You going in a circle?
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Did you just,
And I think,
like,
well, I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
wait, did I come from here? Oh, I don't remember. Well.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't know.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think
Nope.
I feel... No, wait. Where are you going?
It wasn't that great.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
All right, fine, I'll go back.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there.
Okay, I promise.
Just stay here.
Okay. What happens if I listen to you? Okay. I don't know what to say. This is strange. I'm in like a was that the Space Museum or something? I don't even know. How long? All right, I've waited long enough. I'm out of here.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
We?
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you? Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, am I supposed to kill myself? Well, it was fun.
No! Oh, thank God.
Oh, I'm fine.
You lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
Wait,
No.
what if I tried again?
No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Go back. Well, I gotta try again.
Stanley?
Nope.
Let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Well, I
Am
mean,
I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
yeah, I
I don't know
am.
anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
But I also want to die
Guess that
too.
was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
All right. Well, I think this one's gonna do it. Goodbye.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
Oh.
Going back.
Okay, let's restart. Okay, let's do this correctly this time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
All right, we'll go to the boss's office. Because you want me to... Oh, broom closet. First room I can
Stanley
actually
stepped
go
into
in.
the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Can I grab anything?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Sounds like you don't want me to be in here. Just gonna chill here for a little bit.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What?
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Well, I don't like you. That's basically it. I mean, no other...
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
That's true,
It
but...
didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Well, it's part of the story now. I'm choosing to be in the...
Maybe
well,
to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
What? Bloom closet? The bloom closet?
Stanley was
All right,
fat
I'm
and
out of
ugly
here.
and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid. Coming to a staircase,
Wow, you're a
Stanley
dick.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Wait, what do we have here? I'm going downstairs. Ooh, a car.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
It doesn't
And as
really.
Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why
damn
couldn't
it.
he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh my
Why
God.
did doors close automatically behind him wherever
That's
he went?
so true.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were
Yeah.
they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!"
That-
he yelled.
that makes
This
sense.
is all a dream.
Oh God,
What a
it's
relief
repeating
Stanley
again.
felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Oh
And he
no.
thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
No, this is not
So,
enjoyable.
he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh my.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
No.
It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
What's that?
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
What?
Why is there a voice in my head
Yep.
dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
It's trippy.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd,
Oh,
and wondered if
God, this is
voice spoke to all
wrinkling my
people in their
brain.
dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself. Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to
I'm getting
Stanley.
dizzy.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself,
This is
too.
a lot of
Surely,
talking.
Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this
Ow.
was a dream.
Okay.
So he closed his eyes gently,
No.
and he invited himself
No.
to wake up.
No.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job.
Okay, will you be quiet?
Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh, okay, I didn't lose. But that was a lot of freaking talking.
Stanley began screaming. Please,
No.
someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Jesus.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Oh my.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay, that was not a good ending. Didn't enjoy that at all. I'm gonna have to do better next time.